G'day Daniel, g'day GDX, how are you fellas? Time for a little bit of Manu. Good old Wednesday night. We were almost pretty much given up on Manu, but we thought looked like a half decent race, so we thought we'd give it a go. Whew, yeah, so what do we got? We got round 23, so this season's almost over and we might finally get to change our cars again. Although we might keep giving Lambo a little bit more of a go. G'day Taken, how are you mate? We're finally on a decent time of day for you over there in the UK, or what? Or are you just waking up early this morning? Let me think, 10 hours behind. Oh yeah, so best part of nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll get a couple of laps in, see how we go. Good old, just as I pressed stream, I touched my computer and it turned off. So yeah, just having some sweet technical difficulties as we get that back up and running. Yeah, I think there's 5 slots tonight. Do we rest on points? As in, do you care about your points? I have no idea how many points I am. But yeah, we managed in both our profiles to do exactly the same time, which I was pretty surprised about. So the GDR and the Hurricane are nearly identical. We should get a few laps in, pracky, while I wait for this computer to come alive. Getting ready for work, eh? Thank God. Yeah. We will reset on points after the season's finished, as in we'll all go back to 0. This was meant to be the official season, so yeah, what has it got? 8 races, 9 races if you include this one, I think, left. G'day Devils, how are you? We'll just do a couple of quick laps to familiarise myself in the vehicle. So 9 minutes. Hopefully my computer will work then, and I'll be able to read the chat, organise the chat before the race starts. Well, this one's a tricky corner. Haven't got it committed to memory yet. It's about 4th gear. You want to come out of there over halfway through the rev bar, but I seem to be stuck at a quarter. Probably try second in there. The Sirocco's a weapon around here again, is it, GDX? Average that one. This is another high difficulty corner. Sort of got to turn into it twice as we pull way too much speed through there. So it looks like the computer's wanted to start. So give me another couple of seconds and we might actually get some proper chat running. So 6 minutes, yeah, that's plenty of time. Got the old ghetto set up here. I just set a laptop on the chair next to me rig. So none of this pro streamer stuff around here. None of the right gear is available. But we're having a go. So there we go. I can see it at a glance now. Beautiful. So what's the weather like in the UK, mate? Is it nice and it's middle of summer over there, isn't it? So it should be alright. So it feels like summer here. The heater on. The heater is on. That's definitely not how we do that. I don't know if it's the heater really hot or I'm nervous for some reason. That was really... missed that turn in twice. Could be the story of the race, that corner actually. That could be where all the penalties lie. Sand on the outside really wants to suck you in too. Ah, yep, okay. So what do we have to moan about? First of all, you have to have a red bar connection. So we're going to have to disable our internet so it doesn't work properly. Yeah, she's pretty thin up there, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's all the complaining has driven all the players away, actually. Like, no one just wants to go in there and watch people complain. Sort of defeats the purpose. That's why we're focused on other things, like getting my clean race bonus and my... What else did I have to get? Pole positions, and now I've got to get the Schumacher win trophy. So we'll focus on all those other things. Actually, I just remember the other day I've still got to go and finish the Lewis Hamilton challenges. So I might focus on that if and when we finally tick that 91 race bar. So I'm not sure what race we're going to focus on this week to clock up a few more wins. Might even do a few race A's in that Ferrari actually. That looks nice and tricky to drive. I think we'll wait for GT7 before we put much more effort into this game, I think, or into this series. I did want to start playing El Corsa, but it didn't really draw me in that much. It's a very time-consuming game, and pretty much, if you see me streaming, that's pretty much how much I play. Probably a touch early on the old throttle there. Yeah, nah, I'll be right. Takes too long, mate. I've got about 30 minutes a day to play, and you can't do a 6-hour enduro in 30 minutes. Yeah, I was just listening to a podcast today about TCR cars. It's like they need to add another group. So just add TCR cars, and that's for all the front wheel drives. Call them Group T or something, or call them TR1 or TR4 or something. And they can be all the TCR front wheel drive cars, and then just use Group 4 as your GT4 cars. So anything rear wheel drive or four wheel drive can go in that group, and then it'll be a little bit easy for them to BOP. Because according to the podcast I was listening to, nearly everyone has a TCR car these days, all the big manufacturers. So that's probably one way to solve it. Or the other way to solve it is to stop playing Gran Turismo. Yeah, pretty much FF all the way. Cheers GDX, mate. We'll see how we go. Just a little bit of casual fun in the Lambo. See what it's like around here. The whole purpose was to just drive the Group 3 Lambo, but the Group 4 Lambo seems to be a little bit more palatable. Oh, let's get a draw. Yeah, I think it was 1:41. No, what was the lap time again? Yeah, it was something anyway. But you had to be 0.1, and then the top 5 guys were in the 39s. There was 2 rear-wheel drives. I think there was an 8.6 and a Mustang in the top 10. But I think there was 4 or 5 TTs. Didn't see any Siroccos. So obviously, clearly no one's driving a Sirocco. Takuma 53. That's a super familiar name. Raced him somewhere before. The Kazi one, I think we raced him on SLM. Reppin'. Raced him on the weekend in some dailies, I think. Big Kev Racing. Now there's a flashback for you. Big Kev. What did Big Kev used to do? Was he like cheap cleaner or something? Or did he have a store? Big Kev. I think he wore a yellow shirt, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like the Mustang has become OP in Group 4 again. Harking back to the 2017-2018 days when it was a weapon. It was the only car you could ever use. Oh, look at that. Solid 50-point lobby. Yeah. I'm sure Big Kev used to do something else though, I just can't remember. So I have no idea. Is this a one-stop? We should have asked GDX while he was in the room. Am I one-stopping or no-stopping? Is this a sprint or what's going on? Who knows? Oh, pink Mercedes. That's pretty funny actually, the pink Mercedes. Who is it? Buck. Nice livery, mate. Oh, he turned himself around there. Nah, that's right. I'm excited. Big Kev, I'm excited. I knew I remembered. Now this left-hander here is going to be one of the trickiest in the game, I think. Equal to the corkscrew. Just the change of track surface or the undulation or whatever you call it in. It launches the car off the road if you don't take it nicely. Take another break away from that, I suppose. Apex. Yeah, what wheel are you using, Devs? Do you move to a T300 or something like that? Computer can't drive. G'day Photon, how are you, my friend? I thought you moved from the G29, or did you get a new one, or did you get it fixed? Swear you had a broken wheel. Someone was talking about they had a broken wheel recently. I've actually had to work my ass off this week and I haven't had time to chat at all in the Discord. Ah, yep, sweet. Yeah, I'm one bloke in a two-man team and my second team member is leaving, so I'm going to be a one-man team. Oh, that's right, it's actually qualifying. Thought it was warm-up for a second there. I was almost about to launch that guy. So I actually have to work my ass off and it's only going to get busier. Oh, Big Kev and Ryan. A little bit of argy-bargy. Have to drop back into that gap behind us, I think. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm hoping, just everyone moves to ACC and I'm the last person in the world playing Gran Turismo, and then you have to watch me whether you like it or not. If you want to see Gran Turismo. Okay, get it, bro. So this bloke's going to get a tow off me now. Oh, I've caught him already. Uh-oh. Yeah, Brigod GT7 mate's coming. G'day Bushman, how are you, my friend? See if we can get a quali back. Where are you going, bro? Oh, that's where I wanted it. We'll just finish this lap, maybe, because you never know. Oh, I'm gonna touch him. Oh, I tried. Actually, we won't finish that lap. It's just wasting time. Oh, bit of biffo in quali. Okay, so if someone comes out of the pits now, we might be in a bit of trouble. Apart from that, we might have a little bit of space. G'day mate, how are you? What are you up to this summer? Good. But yeah, let's see if we can get a lap. Hopefully a clean one this time. Damn. Can't concentrate. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but it's definitely not driving. Yeah, is anyone racing? Bit early, isn't it? Will we get another lap in, hopefully? Oh, that's getting close. We need to put in a decent lap, I think. It's pretty... need to move about a second off that, I think. Just need a clear run. More. Nah, Tuesday night's my night off. So once this bloke moves out of the way for me. Next to 0. So that's a no. Oh, what are we doing? Yeah, you got date night. So, old mate just couldn't be bothered moving out of the way there. Obviously, he was on a hot lap as well. So it's time to find out. Yeah, date night tomorrow night for me. Date night is the best. So there's nothing we can do about that. We could, if we're lucky. Ideally, I would have done a 25. Yeah, it's all about the priorities. I think it's, yeah. Yeah, poor old GT's not very high, unfortunately. But what do you do? So I've still got no idea what the race pace is. Who's done one practice race at least? You can let me know what we're doing. I assume it's just a sprint to the end, it looks like. So there was a Mustang. Oh, was it poor Rusty, was it, that we were stuck behind? Or was it... oh no, it was Buck. G'day mate, how are ya? Yeah, it's a sprint. That's a huge day actually. 36 holes, 2 rounds of 18 mate. How'd you go? What do you play off? Let us know what you play off. G'day Loopy. G'day Rascal. Just a sprint. So we'll just try and save some tyres. So it looks like that shady time might be good enough to hold out. Maybe. We've got 10 seconds. So it'll be interesting opening couple of laps. Oh yeah, so what's that? 72, so 18, so you're just under 20. Yeah, I just want to shoot under 100, which I definitely couldn't do now. Maybe under 120, 110 I'd be happy. Killer Zone. Remember to clean race. Well, generally down in this rank you do find a lot of clean racing. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? I was going to say, if you're A+, you'll be almost top split. Definitely from the third race on. You will be anyway. You'd be surprised. Not the most amount of pace up there. I guess we'll start fuel burning, because if it's a sprint, I dare say we're all fine on fuel. That's nothing to do with the quality of the fuel, mate. That's just how good a driver you are these days, mate. It's just how far you've come along in your career. Just wear it as a badge of honour, mate. I would hate to know. This is still a long race. You've still got to get to the finish line. There's a lot of sand around this track waiting to eat my car. Car 14, actually that's my lucky number. So this could be a lucky night. Car 14. I'm happy with that. If it's not a fuel burning race, someone might want to tell me as soon as possible. Oh look, there's your invite, mate. Just change your name to CSTBFO and you'll get a spot. Start up a CSTBFO alt, you'll be right, mate. Yeah, cheers, mate. So the late mail hasn't come in that I can fuel save, or I need to fuel save. So we'll just keep burning. The Punisher. Actually, I like matte black. Not a bad looking car, mate. SLM, that's one for Axe Wound. That's one of your homies, mate. If you're watching this at a later date. Sweet. Lucky you're onto it, Loopy. Are you going to have a run later, mate? Oh, so you reckon this car will be slow towards the end? Oh, you're going to retire the PS4, mate. Gone A+, it's time to pack the game away. There's my fuel. The only problem with driving this car is I've got no idea what the bloke behind me is doing. And the radar is just too late. It doesn't tell me what's happening until it's too late. That's a big rolling gap. Did he miss a gear or something? Wish I could remember my way around this track. "12 laps, huh? 12 opportunities to put it in the sand." Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, well I pretty much go to bed after I race. That's got to get up too early. But if I get the notification, mate, I'll jump in and have a watch. Actually, just chuck a link in the Discord just before you're about to go live, and then I'll definitely see, because I sit on that before I go to bed. Yeah, don't hit that bump too aggressively. It's one of the tracks that I haven't spent a lot of time on, actually. That's alright, you show a fair bit of raw pace these days, mate. Is it? It's a quick race. 12 laps. Is it only 20 minutes? It's not a 30-minute race? I think I've got to open that corner up. I keep coming in there narrow. Okay, sweet. So we should be right to have a look at some fuel. Oh. It's almost the right amount of fuel. Much easier to drive than the Group 3, that's for sure. I couldn't imagine the Group 3 Lambo around here. It'd be a nightmare. We're just doing the 91 Schumacher win thingamabob. So we did 15 clean races, then I think I had to get 10 or 15 pole positions, and I think I needed 10 fastest laps or something. So getting the fastest laps, I just started last and just went in a race I hadn't qualified and just ran around. And so all that eats up your DR. 15 clean races I think got me back to D. I think even the fastest laps had me at D as well. It should take about 40 wins to get back to A+. So, and I think I need 30 wins. From here on in. 62. I did a couple Monday night before I went out for dinner. And then I don't know which race I'm going to do this weekend, but probably the Ferrari maybe in race A. We'll just grind that. See if we can get a solid 10 to 15 races in over the weekend. Do they? Yeah, generally because you're playing against all the people with a similar amount of DR. So that's why you get a mad boost. In the daily races you might only beat one, or say if you're going for A+, you might only beat one A+ driver, so you're only getting really one bloke's DR. But if you won a A+ FIA lobby, then you get 20 A+ drivers DR. Not that we've got 20 A+ drivers in this region, but that play all at the same time. Yeah, I really don't like Interlagos though. I mean, I've had some good times there. That might have even been where I first bumped into you actually. It was when we were smashing out Interlagos for hour on hour during the lockdown. I think I got 10 or 11 wins that week, which I was pretty happy with. Was it Monza, was it? Oh, the GTR, yeah it was, wasn't it? That was crazy. I'll never forget that week, that was intense. That was such a... I'm pretty sure I learned how to drive the GTR that week. I must have done 50 races plus in that car that week. And I've got the unforgettable story of being schooled by Ankerby Sand. I thought I was the Monza master. And I came up against Ankerboy Sand, and he beat my qualifying lap as his race pace for the entire race. He did every single lap under my qualifying pace. And I was like, oh my god, that's how far away from being a half decent driver you are. The reality check. Yeah, man, they're so good. Someone else too, there's a couple of names. There's another name, and same deal, he's always on the top of the leaderboards in their FIA series. I just can't remember his name, but F Van maybe. Whenever you come up against them, they're just their race pace is your qualifying pace, and it's just, you've got to do so much to beat them. Like, I think I beat him once because he ran an alternative strategy and then got blocked when he came out of the pits by someone. But yeah, other than that, the very next race, he improved his qualifying position to in front of me and then blew me away by about 5 or 6 seconds. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, how good is he as well? Have you actually had a daily race against him? I'm not sure I've had a daily race against him yet. It's just so amazing when you're in the same race and they're just... yeah, their focus must be so accurate. Oh, Hammy-chan as well. Lewis Hammy-chan. Have you come across him? He's rapid. I got to beat him one day in a race too, and I actually made a video of it. I was that pumped about my effort. Such an intense driver. So much respect too. Like, he was probably a bit faster than me, but he just never made any silly moves. Put the car in a few threatening positions, trying to put me off. Yeah, definitely. It's not easy whenever you come across super fast dudes. So this really is a sprint race. My tyre wear feels almost negligible. The fuel is better than good. Don't know what my race pace is like. Looks pretty slowish. So alright, is it? Just that one little 27 there is ruining my feng shui. Just delete, what is it, lap 6. Yeah, no dramas. I just I will. I'll have to. We'll just change that 6 and the 7 next to it around. So 25s looks like it's a touch out of reach. Had to get me concentrate on that for a split second just to see if the 25s were doable for me. Damn. That was going to be it. Missed it by that much. Ah, killer. Yeah, we're definitely de-ricking it up if there's another season. Hopefully GT7's out by that and we can just spend some solid time in a decent McLaren, maybe a bright orange, ridiculous McLaren. Yeah, definitely McLaren. It's all about the McLaren. It's Team D-Rick next year, mate. If every Australian isn't in a McLaren, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. I can understand why no one goes and does the Renault, because Renault, but when he's in the McLaren, I expect nothing less than racing 1,000 orange McLarens. That's all we're going to see. So yeah, we missed out on the 25. The last sector was coming towards us, but that last corner just caught me out. So what did I miss? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the all-wheel drives. They're sort of okay-ish, but yeah, after driving the Porsche last week at Barcelona, I could probably do another season or two in the Porsche as well. Mitsubishi, I don't know. Well, you can do a straight swap there. You and Kev can swap. You can go the Mitsubishi, and he'll take a Beamer off your hand. Oh, look at that. Outrageous. 50 point. This is the third slot. Really? What? How do you tell? What are you looking at that tells you that? Oh, who's getting sweet phone calls? Who was it? Rugworth? And R33 doesn't want to be there. Yeah, you've confused the hell out of me. But yeah, actually we've got to remember to save the replay so we can get a thumbnail. And look at that, that room is empty, but there's a bunch of blue S's there, you can't complain. How do these blokes quit? Like, what do you do to quit out of the race so that your name doesn't come up? Super rich, mate. We're easily going to be in the top 50 drivers for Lambo. Oh, awesome work, mate. Awesome work. So the Sirocco was good. The Sirocco was decent. Was it another 300 pointer though? That's all we want to know. Yeah, definitely get it once, Rohan. I remember grinding for it back when I was a C grader or a B grader. I was like, I've got to have an S rank. I've got to have an S rank, and I can't remember who I chose, but some terrible manufacturer, and I think I only came 5th in it actually, 5th or 4th, but I got it. Screenshotted that, posted it on my Instagram, all that cool stuff. Yeah, it's 300 or nothing when you come into the chat, GDX, mate. If it's any less than 300 points, can't say I'm impressed, mate. I'm living vicariously through your point score. So, yeah. Normally we'd do a replay if we were in a decent split, but I don't think there was much to watch there. Nothing really happened. Yeah. Yeah, Furby talked me into going A+. I can thank Furbs for that. Otherwise I would have just stayed at A. I was pretty happy with A actually. A+ I thought was definitely not within reach of someone of my skill set. Yeah, I don't know what else to crap on about. There's not really a whole lot. So yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a nice little entertaining Wednesday night. I thought we'd just throw a stream out there because why not? It's all about the D ranking, bro. No one wants to be. Thanks, Rohan. Cheers, mate. Yeah, no stress. No stress at all. So we will work on. I think we'll probably. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to try that much again on this game, seeing as it's due to come to an end. But once we clock up our 91 wins, we might put a bit more effort into bumping the DR back up there. See what those higher splits are like once again. Yeah, cheers, mate. And definitely, if anyone's going to stream later, definitely throw it in the Discord so we can all jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, but as always, thanks for swinging along. If you're new here, chuck us the old subscribe. Give us a like for me win, me 63rd win. Long grind, only 28 to go till we get the old Schumacher trophy. But yeah, we'll keep working on it. Thanks, fellas. I'll see you in the chats.